right, fellas, I'm out here in the garage this morning, and yeah, it's cold again. So I got my heater on, so you may hear it kick on every now and then. But turn my radio down, and the heater's on. It's about 60 degrees out here, or so I guess. Anyway, this is actually going to be about Ruby, and we'll turn around and take a look at Ruby here in a minute, because I've had a couple guys here just recently ask if I could show some more footage of Ruby under the hood and things, and I went back and looked at my channel, and I think it's been about a year ago that I did a walk around of Ruby, but there's been a lot of new fellows, a lot of new subs that don't really know that much about Ruby. So, and you know, a lot of fellows don't go back and look at all the old videos. They look at the current stuff. So anyway, I thought I'd do an update, but I want to show y'all right there my 49 Merc. For everybody you guys that come to my channel, you already know that this is the one I'm working on, the AMT 49 Mercury, and I've had a few issues with it, and daggone it, I come across another one this morning. I listened to you fellas. I come out here this morning with a cup of coffee, and I sat down and started working some things out, and I thought I would go ahead and put the glass in, because I've got all the bare metal foil done, and I think it turned out pretty good. So let me touch a little bit on that. Here's the, I got the front glass in, got all that bare metal foil done. I decided to go ahead and do that strip right there along underneath the windows. Got the back in. I think it turned out pretty good. It's really making that gunmetal look a little bit better now. So, but anyway, like I said, that front glass included the wing windows as well. So, but let me show you what I found. And I don't know why I missed this, because when I got this kit, now it was early on, I was out in the garage, I just opened the box and I immediately grabbed the glass, because when I bought this kit, it was an open box. So I immediately grabbed the kit and I put the glass in a sandwich bag. And I don't know why I didn't see this, but here's the back glass, busted. Yep, it's shot, so that's a bummer. So it looks like I'm not gonna make a back glass, but I do have this this clear plastic. I'm gonna, you know, it's a plastic sheet, and I'm gonna cut me a section off that and see if I can't make my own. I guess shouldn't be too hard. All right, guys, that's enough about this, because this video is really about Ruby. Give me a second here. I'm gonna grab my phone here, and we'll spin around, and we'll get some footage of Ruby here. Hang on, fellas. All right, fellas, here we are back. Let me first take you over here and show you some pictures. Let me say a little bit here. My wife and I, we purchased this 49 Chevy pickup that we call Ruby. Wife gave her that name, and we bought this, it's been a little over 3 years ago now, down in Candyville, Kentucky, and the fella and some of his family members that built this, they started this build back in 2015, and boy, they did a really good job. And when we bought it, it was not complete, and so it was about 75-80% complete the way we wanted it. So as soon as we got the truck home, I immediately gutted the cab and replaced all that. And of course, I had to have the front. There was an issue with the front end. Everything was kind of froze up on it. It has a 92 S10 front clip on it with IFS, but I had to replace all that, and I'll get into that in a minute. Let me go over and show you some pictures that the guy gave me, you know, of the build on Ruby here. So let me minimize this here, and we'll just show a few pictures here of Ruby back when she was being built back in 2015. I'm just going to kind of go through these here. She looked pretty rough, didn't she? She came a long ways. But they did a really good job. I mean, this was a total frame off restoration into a resto mod. And now the frame, it's a stock frame, except it has the 92 S10 front clip, which has IFS, independent front suspension. It's got disc brakes up front, drum in the back. And this is when they pulled her out of the paint booth. Okay, fellas, enough of those pictures of the build. So let's get back to current date. And that's what she looks like now. Like I said, this is the 49 Chevy 5-window. And for you guys that are really not into the cars and things, it's called a 5-window because it has the corner cabs here. Not corner cab. It has the corner windows in the cab here. That makes it a 5-window. That's what they call the deluxe model. And you know, the Chevys back in the day, these were called the AD series. AD meaning advanced design. That was Chevy's new post-war design, because these trucks were built, had pretty much the same body style from 47 to 53. And I just dig this body style. I love the old fat fenders. Of course, you guys know that. That's kind of what I like building. It's got the all wood bed in it. I've still got all of our stuff from our cruising stuff back here, our canopy and chairs and stuff. But that's an ash wood bed, really hard wood. Let's take a look inside here. Like I said, when we got Ruby home, we gutted everything in here. We made all the new door panels and everything. Wrapped them in leather, and these bucket seats, I bought them from a fella. They come out of a 2012 Ford Focus Platinum. They're all leather and all electric. The console, I bought that online. That's actually for an early 70s Chevy Nova. The width of it fit perfect in there. I had to build a riser for it to get it up. I wanted that cushion there, that armrest, to be the same height as the armrest on the door, and it worked out pretty good. That's a Laguna radio I put in there. Fits right in these old AD trucks. The glove box door and the speaker grill here, that's all new. And the speakers that are back there, they're in the stock location. I put them back where they come from the factory, but it's not the best radio if you're into wanting to listen to music in these old cars and things, but we don't listen to it very much, if any at all. I just like to know that it works, and it's in the stock location, and those are Kenwood speakers that are in there. This truck has got AC. You can see one of the vents there. See the vents and stuff over here. That piece that goes along the bottom of the dash there, that's designed to fit these old trucks. This system is made by Old Air. You can go find these. It's called the Hurricane System at oldair.com. Okay, that's enough of the inside. Ruby has got a excuse me. Let me open the hood here and we'll take a look. Like I said, this is what's called a let me get my other hand here. There we go. It's called a resto mod. Looks like the old truck on the outside, but everything underneath and the engine, everything is all up-to-date modern, so it drives like a new truck. This is a 5.3 engine that come out of a 2001 Chevy Tahoe. It is pretty much basically stock, except for it does have headers and has a performance tune on it. But other than that, it's pretty much stock, and it fills up the engine compartment pretty much. But it makes it scoot pretty good too. I mean, this is more of a cruiser than anything. It's nice and quiet. Like I said, it drives like a new truck. I don't even feel like I'm driving anything old. That's why I kind of still miss my old 37 Ford pickup street rod I had. That was high horsepower and 4-speed on the floor, and it'd get from A to B pretty quick. But this is a classic cruiser here. Like I said, it's got a 92 S10 front clip, IFS with disc brakes. The rear end is out of a early 70 Camaro. It's a Big 10 rear end. I'm running 18-inch Fusion tires all the way around. Kind of sets it up pretty good. The back wheels are 8.5 inch, and well, they're all of them are the same. That's why it sets level. I like it that way. But fellas, that's about all I got on Ruby here. She drives like a dream. We really enjoy it. We take it to a lot of the local cruise-ins. We probably don't travel any more than an hour, hour and a half away. I don't know why. That's just what we do. But there's plenty cruise-ins going on around here. You know, within an hour's drive, and it suits us just fine. The color on Ruby is called a GM Bright Red. I think this color was used from the early 70s up to probably into the 90s. It's a nice looking red. It's we always get compliments on the paint, you know, the color and everything. And we actually won an award one time for the paint and the interior, best interior of the show. So we were pretty pleased with that since we did the work on the interior. But fellas, I think that's about it. So you guys got any questions, leave me something in the comments down there. For you guys that were wanting a little more information, I think I pretty much gave everything I can give on this. It's running a 350 turbo transmission. I've got 272 gears in the back, not 372, but 272 gears in the back. So it travels down the highway pretty good, 65, 70 mile an hour. So it's like I said, it's a cruiser. So, all right, fellas, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I think that's about it. I'm done.